Hi everyone, I'm Corrin with Corrin Fox Fit. Today I'll be leading you through a gentle yoga sequence designed to help support you when you're feeling sad or depressed. First, I'd like to say that I am in no way a therapist or mental health practitioner, so if you really are experiencing depression or having a really hard time, I highly recommend speaking to a doctor or a therapist or a mental health practitioner and getting help. For today's practice, if you happen to have a couple blocks, go ahead and grab them. Otherwise, you'll just need a yoga mat beneath you. Let's go ahead and get started. To begin, we will come to Sukhasana. So pressing through the sit bones and crossing at the shins. If you'd like to grab a blanket and roll and fold it up, you're welcome to sit on that, or a block as well for a little extra height. We'll draw the shoulders back, and when you're ready, we'll close the eyes. Just start to turn inwards, taking a moment here to recognize what it is that you're feeling. If there's strong emotions present, such as sadness or grief or depression, just acknowledge those emotions and then come back to the breath. Breathing in, knowing that you're breathing in. Breathing out, knowing that you're breathing out. Just take a moment to acknowledge this time that you've taken for yourself. A pause in your day. Self-care. You might place one or two hands over your heart, or one hand on your heart and the other on the belly. See if you can soften the skin around the eyes and the forehead. Relax the jaw. And arrive here in this present moment. Breathing in, feeling the ribs expand. Breathing out, feeling the belly soften. If your mind begins to wander, if your mind begins to worry or plan ahead, that's okay. Acknowledge those thoughts and then return right back to your breath. Breathing in love and kindness towards yourself. Breathing out, feeling calm and grounded. Breathing in, feeling love and kindness towards yourself. Breathing out, feeling calm and grounded. Be with the breath another few rounds. Inhale, knowing that you're breathing in. Exhale, knowing that you're breathing out. You might choose to set an intention for this practice, something that you can carry with you throughout the rest of this day or night or week. So you might think of one word or a mantra, a little phrase that you can carry with you. And a couple of suggestions might be, I am loved, or I am safe, or I am worthy. or it's okay not to be okay. Hold that mantra or intention with you now. You can come back to it at any time. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Pause. And then exhale it all out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And then exhale it all out through the mouth. Gently blink your eyes open and release the hands down to your thighs and knees. From here, we're pressing into the sit bones. We'll inhale, stretch the arms up and overhead, lift up and off the waist. And then as you exhale, we'll find a gentle twist to the left. So right hand to the left knee, left hand to behind the back. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind the back. Inhale, find length through the spine. And then exhale, find that gentle twist as you deepen, as the torso turns. Maybe if it feels okay in the neck, you turn the gaze over the shoulder. Inhale here, and exhale, return to center. We'll inhale again, stretch your arms up, lift up and off the waist. Exhale and twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand comes behind the back, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, and then exhale to twist, maybe turning the gaze over the shoulder. Inhale here, and exhale, gently unwind. We're going to come onto all fours, finding a tabletop. So our shoulders are stacked over the wrists, tops of the feet pressed down into the mat. And first, we're just going to rotate our hips side to side, drop our hips here side to side, just getting a little movement in the hips. Good. Couple more times. And then we'll find that neutral tabletop once again. So come back to tabletop. And here we go. We're going to flow through some cat-cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart up, lift the gaze up. Exhale, press the mat away, draw the belly button in and up towards the spine. Inhale, heart lifts, shoulders away from ears. Exhale and round, press the mat away. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the gaze up, lift the tailbone up. Exhale to round and press away. Last time. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to round. Inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. Spread the knees nice and wide. Bring the big toes together. Sit on back towards the heels. Extend your arms out long in front of you. Walk the fingertips down the mat. And then release the head, the forehead down to the mat. Find your child's pose. And take some nice deep breaths here. Feel grounded. Whatever has been going on, you're here taking time out for yourself to care for your mind and your body. You might start to roll the forehead around on your mat a little bit to give it a little massage. And then from here, let's inhale. We'll rise back up to the hands and knees, curl the toes under, peel the hips back and up, find your downward facing dog, and pedal out the legs, bending one knee, straightening the other, getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Good. We'll extend that right leg up behind you. Grow heavy on that left heel. Bend into that right knee. Open up that right hip. Find three-legged dog. Press the mat away with both hands. Make sure to evenly distribute the weight between palms. Good. Square that right hip. Place that right foot down. Get heavy on that right heel. Extend that left leg up. Bend into that left knee. Open up that left hip. Breathe. Good. Square that left hip. Place the left foot down. Find your down dog. This time we'll extend that right leg up behind us. Inhale, knee to chest. Step that right foot through. And then we're going to drop that back knee. From there, inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, palms together and come down towards the heart. So hands to heart, shoulders back. Good. From here, inhale, lift up and off the waist. Exhale, we're going to come into a little twist to our right. So the top of that left arm hooks onto that right thigh. Palms press into one another. We want to feel that twist in the torso. So we'll inhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale to twist. Left rib cage rotates over to the right. Maybe you turn the gaze up to the ceiling. And if you want to, you're welcome to curl the toes under and press up, lifting up that back leg. Only optional. Inhale. Exhale, deepen into that twist. Left rib cage rotates over to the right. Inhale here. And exhale, gently unwind. If the back knee was lifted, we'll drop it back down. Draw the hands back in front to frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Step back, find your down dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. We'll grow heavy on that right heel. Extend that left leg up behind you. Inhale, knee to chest. Step that left foot through and just gently lower that back knee. From there, inhale, draw the arms around and up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. From there, inhale, lift up and off the waist. Exhale, we'll twist to the left. Top of the right arm hooks onto that left thigh. Feeling it in that torso, the side body. Little twist here. Inhale, lengthen through the neck and the crown of the head. Exhale to twist. Right rib cage rotates over to the left. Maybe you turn the gaze up towards the ceiling. Maybe you curl the toes under and press that back leg up and off the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen into the twist. Inhale. And exhale, unwind. Drop the back knee if it was lifted. Draw the hands back in front to frame the front foot. Curl the back toes under. Step back. Downward facing dog. From down dog, start to walk the hands back to meet your feet. Walk the feet out wide. Bend into the knees, clasp onto the elbows. Release the crown of the head down. And just hang here, rock a little side to side. Maybe nod the head yes, shake it no. Ragdoll. From here, slowly start to roll all the way up. So that the head comes up last. And from here, we're going to step up to the tops of our mats. We're going to find Tadasana. This is a strong pose, mountain pose. So we want our feet to press evenly through into the earth, into the ground. The inner edges of the big toes touch with a little space between the heels. If you feel more comfortable, you can step the feet out hip distance apart. If you have blocks, you might also place a block in front of each foot so that as we fold forward, you can rest your hands on the block. You can always rest your hands on the thighs or the shins as well. Shoulders draw back. We're going to move through a few half sun salutations. And we do this not only to move our bodies, but to connect our breath with our movement. And sometimes when we're feeling sad or depressed, we lose that connection to our breath and our movement. So here we are. We're going to connect our breath with our movement. Press the feet evenly into the mat. Inhale, stretch up through the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Find a flat back, shoulders away from ears. Neck is long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift up and off the waist, grow long and tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. This is Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to add on a little bit and flow a little bit more through a full sun salutation. So again, starting from Tadasana, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. From here, bend your knees, plant the palms, step back 1 foot at a time. Find a plank pose or come down to your knees, modified plank. If you're in that full plank, we're going to come forward on the toes. We'll keep the arms, the elbows in towards the side body, and then lower all the way down. Press down through the thighs and the tops of the feet. Pin the elbows in towards the side body. Inhale, lift the heart slightly. Low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale up, low cobra. Neck is long. Exhale, release. And last time, inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Slide the hands back to the side body. Press up either to your knees or lifting the legs up back through the backs of the thighs. Find your upward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Press back, down dog. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths. And always know that child's pose is an option. Child's pose is always available. Gaze between the palms, gently step or hop forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here, close the eyes. You might place one hand to your heart and one to the belly, or maybe 2 hands over the heart. Feel your heart beat. Feel the ground, the earth beneath you, supporting you. Breathing in love and kindness for yourself, whatever you might be going through at this time. Breathing out, feeling calm and grounded. Notice if there's any areas in the body that you might be able to soften. Breathe into those spots. Gently blink the eyes open. Release the arms down by the sides. And from here, we're going to turn to the center of the mat. So come to the center of the mat, hands to hips. We're going to step out nice and wide as it feels comfortable. We're going to find warrior two from standing. So with this first side, we'll bend into that right knee, lift the right heel, and spin that right foot out, heel to arch alignment, and then spread the arms nice and wide. This is our warrior two. We're in heel to arch alignment. Front knee is stacked over the ankle, head over heart, heart over pelvis, shoulders away from ears. Soft gaze over the middle finger of that right hand. Take a deep inhale here and a deep exhale. From here, we're going to turn that right hand over so the right palm faces up. Inhale, we're going to reverse our warrior like we're high-fiving the back wall and bring the other hand to our heart. Exhale, come back, find warrior two. Two more. Inhale, reverse warrior, hand to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, last time. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here from warrior two. Exhale, hands to hips. Start to straighten in that front leg. Spin that right foot back so the feet are parallel. Other side, let's take it to that left side. Bend into that left knee. Lift the left heel, spin the left foot out. Heel to arch alignment. And then spread the arms nice and wide, shoulders away from ears, soft gaze over the middle finger of that left hand. And maybe with the corners of your lips, you find a slight little smile here. Turn that left hand over, inhale, reverse your warrior, right hand to heart. Exhale back, warrior two. Two more, inhale, hand to heart, reverse. Exhale back, warrior two. Last one, inhale, reverse. Exhale back, warrior two. Inhale here. And then exhale, hands to hips, straighten into that front leg, spin that left foot back. Either heel toe the feet together, or maybe you hop the feet together. We're going to come back to the top of our mats and make our way into a sun salutation B, starting with our chair pose, working our way back down to the mat. And make sure you can grab water if you need that at any point. So from Tadasana, let's inhale deeply here and start to sink back, sitting into a chair. Fingertips rain down. Draw the arms up. Shift the weight to your heels. Chair pose, lifting the gaze up. Inhale, hands, palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Step back, find your plank. From plank, come forward on the toes. Lower all the way down to the mat. We'll do one low cobra here. Press through the tops of the feet. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Slide the hands back an inch or two. Press up to the knees or upward dog. Curl the toes under. Press back, downward facing dog. From down dog, knees lower. Spread the knees as wide as the mat. Bring the big toes together. Sit on back. Find that extended child's pose and rest. Come back to your breath if your mind has wandered. Feeling grounded in this pose, in this moment. From here, slowly rise back up to the hands and knees and find your tabletop. Again, so shoulders over wrists, hips stacked over knees. And from here, we're going to come off the hands and up onto our knees. If you tend to have sensitive knees, you can double or triple up your mat to provide a little bit more padding. Or if you want to grab a blanket or a towel, place that under the knees. And if you also have a couple blocks, we will place one block on the outside of each ankle. We're going to be moving into Ustrasana, or camel pose. It's a great way to stretch and strengthen the hip flexors, the back, the belly. It can be a as big or as little of a back bend as you'd like. Listen to your body. I'll show you a few options of what you can do in this pose, or how far you can go in this pose. Listen to your body. I chose this pose because it's a great way to help. It's a heart opener, so it helps reduce and supports anytime anyone's feeling stressed or depressed or anxious. So it's a beautiful heart opener, a beautiful way to kind of release some of that sadness you might be experiencing. So we want to start with our hips squared to the mat. And if you look back at the feet are going to be hip distance apart. And again, taking a block, if you have them, placing on one to either ankle. From here, hands to hips. And for a little back bend, but a really nice heart opener, you might just inhale, lift up and off the waist. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart, lifting the gaze up to the ceiling. Maybe that's where you stay. Or second option, drawing the hands behind the back, fingertips facing down. Same thing, inhale, lifting up and off the waist. Exhale, you might find a little bit more of a back bend. Third option, you might, from this point, place one hand down to the block at a time, finding Ustrasana. Good. And full pose, you would draw one hand down to each heel, but only choose what's best for you. Move in and out of this pose very slowly. And before we move into it together, I want you to think about lifting the frontal hip points up to find a lot of length, and then sliding the bum down towards the back of the knees. So here we go. Choose whatever works best for you here. Inhale, lift up and off the waist. Exhale, find your back bend, whatever feels best for you. Press down through the shins and the tops of the feet. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On this next exhale, we'll slowly come out of it. Inhale here. And exhale slowly. If you're down on blocks, lifting up one hand at a time. And then we'll release our arms down by the sides. If you were using blocks, you can place them to the side for now. And we're going to come down to all fours again. Spread the knees nice and wide. Bring the big toes together and sit back towards the heels. Find your child's pose. And take a few deep breaths here. Notice how you're feeling. Slowly rise back up to the hands and knees. Find your tabletop again. And from here, we're just going to press the mat away and find cat pose. Stretching out the back a little bit. Inhale. And exhale, continue pressing the mat away with the hands. And gently come back to a neutral tabletop. Cross the ankles on top of one another. Sit on back. Extend your legs out in front of you. Shake them out. From here, we're going to come into a forward fold, countering the back bend that we just did. So press up, press through the sit bones. Knees slightly bent. Inhale, lift up and off the waist. Exhale to fold over, fold forward, only going as far down as it feels comfortable. Inhale to lengthen through the neck and the crown of the head. Exhale to soften. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly roll back up. Bend into both knees. We're working our way down to the mat. Scoot closer to the heels. Arms come down and out by the sides. And we're going to roll down with control, kind of massaging, if you think about it, massaging each vertebrae. So drawing that belly button in and back towards the spine, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Extend that left leg out in front of you. Draw that right knee in towards the chest. With the help of the left hand, guide that right knee over and across that left leg. Find an abdominal twist. Good. Gently unwind. Extend that right leg out in front of you. Draw that left knee in towards the chest. With the help of that right hand, guide that left knee over and across that right leg. Maybe you turn the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale, gently unwind. We'll draw both knees, hug both knees in towards the chest, extending our arms out into a T or cactus arms. And then on your next exhale, releasing them down and over to the left side, turning the gaze over the right shoulder if it feels okay in the neck. Inhale, knees come back up through center. Exhale, release them down and over to the right side. Option to turn the gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, knees come back up. And then we'll draw our hands to our shins. Press that low back into the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up and off the ground. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself just this beautiful little hug and squeeze. Reminding yourself that you are loved. You are caring for yourself here. And then as you exhale, find happy baby, grabbing onto the arches of the feet and just rolling, rocking side to side. And when you're ready, gently make your way to our final pose. Finding Shavasana here, extending the legs out, a little wider than hip distance apart. Lift the frontal hip points up, slide the tailbone down, arms come out to the sides, or you might place one hand to the heart, one hand to your belly. Come back to your breath. If the mind has wandered, come back to any emotions that are present. Just sitting with them, befriending them, letting them be, and observing them. With each exhale, feel your body grow heavier and heavier. Know that whatever you're feeling is okay. And something that we learn in mindfulness is the concept of impermanence. So things may be happening, we may be feeling a certain way, but this too shall pass. Everything is temporary. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. For the next minute or so, take this time for yourself to be and to rest. And you're always welcome to pause this video so you can have a longer Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. And when you're ready, turn to your right in a fetal position. Taking a moment here to acknowledge the time that you took to rest and to practice self-care. The time you took out for yourself and for your yoga practice. When you're ready, gently press on up. Find any comfortable seated posture. Closing the eyes, lowering the forehead, drawing the palms together towards the heart, sealing in our practice. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you feel loved and supported. I'd love to know how this video was for you if you'd comment below. Take care, you guys. Be well, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.